So you want to sell your house? Now what? Stay tuned on the top 5 tips you need to know to sell your house. Hi, this is Joy Larson with the Joy team in the Keller Williams Greater Cleveland market. Thanks for joining us today. I am so excited that you have decided to sell your house. This is the hardest part because a lot of times it's just the process of just thinking of where am I going to go? What am I going to do? Should I sell my house now or not? Well, you've decided. So that part is done, right? So here are the top 5 things, and I know some of you might have already done these things. So if it's out of order, that's okay. But let's start with the first thing. The first thing is the appointment. Having us come in to be able to see your home. We're gonna need to look at it to see what upgrades you've done so that we can compare it to other houses that have sold, because we wanna make sure that it will appraise at the value that we list it for or higher. So basically what you're going to do is have us come. It's 1 hour long, and you don't need to clean for us because we can look past all of that. So we're gonna tell you what your house could sell for, about a range depending on how many upgrades you've done to the house. So we look at the tax records. So sometimes those are wrong. A lot of times they've been wrong. But basically we are going to look at and take a bunch of notes on all the upgrades. You might even want to start to take a list of all the different things that you've done to the house since you've been in there. The more you do, the better it is for listing price. So we take that all into account. We'll also give you a net sheet. How much are you going to get, right? So at this appointment, we'll give you that net sheet so you'll know how much you're going to take home with the sale of your home. Second thing, you're going to want to get your house staged and ready to go for photos. So number 2, staging. Check out that video above that just gives some basic tips. We'll also look through your home and we'll give you a write-up on what you need to do to get your house ready to stage. Our goal is not for you to spend a ton of money getting it ready to stage. It is so that you can spend the least amount of money and get the most top dollar and sell your house in the least amount of time with the least amount of hassle, right? So we might tell you some different things. Painting is always something that's a good thing, and it's cheap. Cleaning is cheap, as well as boxing everything up. The less you have in the house, the better. So just keep cleaning, organizing, and all of that, even before we end up coming for the appointment. But then you have the staging, which is number 2. Once you have your house all ready, you're on to number 3, and that's when the photographer comes. We have a professional photographer come in and they will take photos. It takes about 30 minutes, and they will have them edited and ready to go for our MLS. So we will have all of that taken care of for you. At that time, we'll put a lockbox on your door, getting closer, right? Exciting. You'll put the key in that lockbox, and that will be how the agents will get in there. So let's talk about number 4. So number 4 is the showing time. So how do those realtors get into your house, right? Well, they'll get in through that lockbox, but they'll get the code of the lockbox in our MLS. So when a licensed agent wants to show the house, they will go through our showing service, which is safe. They have scoured people to make sure that they are truly an agent as well. And what we will need is, if you are living in the home, we will have your phone number, and that showing service will text you, and they'll text you, yes, is this time good? Let's say they wanted to see it Thursday at 10 a.m. and you're like, I can't do Thursday at 10 a.m. because I have 20 people in my house. You can put no with a comment that after 2 would work better. So you'll be able to make those comments, but a lot of times you'll probably be hitting yes because you're going to be out of the house a lot of different times. And during the showings, when people do go to show, you will want to make sure that you are out of the house 15 minutes before the showing. Turn on all the lights. make sure animals are removed, or if you do have animals, let us know so that we make sure that the realtors are prepared for that so that they can let their clients know, because sometimes people are allergic. But it's better to get the bowls, all of that, the dog bowls and the cat bowls, and anything that has an animal, just throw it all in the car. I recommend. Animals in the car are the best thing. Well, though, it's not really the best thing. But don't worry, it won't be too long. You'll have your house sold in no time. You are live in the MLS. You're having showings. Then, number 5, we get offers. And a lot of times we may have scheduled an open house. Sometimes we cancel them if you decide to, but during those offers, we will then email you any offers we receive as soon as we get them, and we'll review them, and we will communicate via text, email, phone, whatever is best for you. So just make sure to let us know, how do you want to be communicated? Do you like text or do you hate text? Would you rather have an email because you can't look at things but you can check emails while at work? Whatever is best for you. But when there is offers, we will send them over to you. We will forward that in an email, and we can either review in person or over the phone, and we can go over that later. But I hope all these tips help, and thanks for choosing the Joy Team, and text us if you have any questions at all.